More will cross now to our London correspondent, Benedict Pavio. Good morning, Benedict. So you tuned into that interview. What are some of the main takeaways this time around?
Yes, good morning. Well, it was a much awaited interview that was apparently recorded before Christmas. In it, he repeatedly attacks the press, particularly the British press and particularly the tabloids. But he also talks about the complicit behaviour of members of the royal family, and he then particularly zooms in on his stepmother, the Queen Consort Camilla, the wife of King Charles III. And he says that she's got into bed with the devil to rehabilitate her image. So this is very damaging reputational allegations that he is coming up with. Of course, there have been major leaks of the book, Spare, which is officially published on Tuesday in 10 languages, I understand. But it was The Guardian that first got a copy of it in English, and then Spain, some bookshops actually started selling it. They weren't supposed to, and therefore lots of British broadcasters, amongst others, got a copy and were translating it. So has this helped or hindered the coverage of this book? Certainly the sales appear to be going well. But he also talks about asking to be driven through the tunnel in which his mother died in Paris back in 1997. He did that when he was in his 20s, apparently. But he does say that there are lots of unexplained things that he and William, his elder brother, the heir to the throne, think that came out of the inquiry, but they're not asking. He's not asking for the reopening of the inquiry. He seems to also backtrack on the racist attacks. He says it's the British press that said that Meghan had said that in the Oprah Winfrey interview some 2 years ago. He says that it's actually a case of unconscious bias, and that was when a member, an unnamed member of the royal family, according to Meghan, according to Harry, had asked what colour their child might be. This was Archie, when she was pregnant with Archie. So that is a serious backtracking, and there is quite a lot of criticism in this morning's British press at these damaging allegations that just keep pouring out of Harry. And one of the criticisms is he seems to look back all the time, and how on earth could he think that this is not going to damage, as he claims? He says he doesn't want to hurt or damage his family, but this is damaging.
So, Benedict, is reconciliation then between Prince Harry, his wife Meghan, and the rest of the royal family before the coronation later this year even feasible or realistic at this point?
Well, of course, that coronation's on the 6th of May, so not much time really to do that. He says the ball is in the court of his father, of William, that he is just speaking his truth, but of course it's just his version. And he says he is 100% up for that, but any discussion needs to be held, he says, in private, when he's actually been making these very public allegations about very private things. And of course, they're his claims. And so there is no certainty. And indeed, he wasn't clear when he was asked about whether he would accept an invitation to go to the coronation, indeed whether he would accept it or not.
All right, Benedict Pavio, we'll be keeping an eye on that. Thank you very much.